Oh, starting straight off this episode. Okie dokie. Oh, you got a present. What you got, mate? Gus. That looks dangerous, doesn't it? Is that a bomb? Is it a gun? Is it a knife? It could be a knife. Could be a dildo. Hey, I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go, mate. Cartel action then, yeah? Of course, right. So Jesse's off then, yeah? He's going. Very ominous. You're going to be fine, dude. You're going to be fine. You're a clever kid.
You can do this.
Yes. Psych him up. Good. Awesome. Mentor. We like it. Ooh, he's not sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of worry there between Mike and Gus. Hello and welcome to Breaking Bad Friday, the show that happens every single Friday until we are finished with it, mate. Welcome, one and all, old and new. This is episode 10. Salud. Did I say that right? I don't know. Flamingo check incoming, but I'm not going to tell you when.
You have reached Walter White. At the tone, please state your name, number, and the reason for your call.
Pause. Sorry, just briefly. I feel like the opening there and shooting in with, you know, the absence of Walt. I just feel like that's quite... There's like an undertone of foreboding there, or do you know what I mean? Like something under the surface, something to come. It gives me that sense of something looming. And I just wonder whether Walt is going to do something big this episode in retaliation, you know, because his manhood, his bosshood has been challenged.
Surprise!
Oh, God. That is a downgrade. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. It's
Bless him. Hey, bless him for that. Well
great.
done, mate. What a kid. What a kid.
Let's get those pancakes going.
And again, we see this thing, don't we, of like, Skylar takes the brunt of it, even though the reason for that and the reason he's taking that way is because of what Walt did, but she, once more, is taking the brunt.
Mr. Beneke, Saul Goodman. Thank you for coming.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Cock McGee's involved. Let's see.
Mr. Beneke, I have some bad news.
Oh my God.
Your great Aunt Birgit passed away.
Yeah. Inheritance. Fair enough. Clever way of doing it, mate.
What?
I can't see him buying this, you know.
Well, I don't know of any relatives and...
Mate, don't ask questions, just take the money.
You are the next in line to the tune of $621,500.
Oh my God, don't make it so exact though, because that's what he needed, right? 600,000. Don't make it so. Just give it a little bit more. Get another 100,000. I don't know.
Oh.
Yes, good. Take it, mate. Take it. All right, cut and dry. It's not gonna be cut and dry, is it? This is the thing now. I want Gus to get his revenge. I do. I want him to like absolutely decimate the cartels, but I do want Walt to kind of win against Gus as well. So I feel like for me as the audience now, I want both those things to happen, and they can happen. I feel like, you know, because it's built it up so well, you know, and made you so invested in Gus now. I feel like they're gonna maybe play with that and make it a little bit more of a tragedy in some ways. This guy, I recognize him, the actor. I'm not part of the cartels, okay? Although to be fair, that is what someone in the cartels would say. Hey, shush.
¿Y cuándo llegó Don Eladio?
Don Eladio. There we go.
This was una broma.
Oh my God. Seriously? What is it? Seriously, what is it about? Everyone's so judgy based on Jesse's appearance. Like, fuck off, mate. That buzz cut is sharp. Come on, Jesse. You got this, mate. You got this. I'm so behind Jesse, honestly. Like, you got this, buddy. Come on. I really hope he does something to show this fucking arsehole up. This guy. He always plays a shithead, doesn't he?
I get my phenolcetic acid from the barrel with the B on it. That's how I...
Okay, Gus. Come on. So show some chops.
Pensava che l'acido fenilacetico già staria sintetizzato para...
Yes. Put it on them.
Un estudiante di secondo anno di chimica può esserlo.
So make it, bitch.
If he wants to learn how to make my product, he's got to do it my way.
Yes, good. You've got it in you, Jesse. You have.
I speak English.
Well, why didn't you fucking start with that, mate?
Now go get me my phenolcetic acid, asshole.
Pause. By the way, no, I am very against the whole, like, everyone should speak English thing. I just want to make that clear, okay? English is not the be-all and end-all, and we in England are dumb shits who only know one language, so well done to this guy, but fuck him as well, you know? But, you know, balance.
How long is it going to take you to get him what he needs?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You have no idea, so
Several
you don't
hours at
know.
least.
Oh, amateur.
Time to talk about the state of this lab.
Spank 'em, Jesse. Spank 'em, mate, yes.
All right, we're going to scour every vat, every tank, every cooked surface.
Yeah.
Comprende?
Oi. Yes, there we go. Take charge. Gus is proud of him.
You think you are?
Jesse Pinkman, bitch. Say it.
I'm the guy, your boss. Now, if you don't want that to happen, I suggest you stop whining.
Nice. Yeah, and I love that he's proving to Gus that he's got it in him, you know. This is what we know Jesse can do. Yes, Mike. Yes, Mike. Yes, approval. I love it. Fucking love it. Take it. Take it like a little bitch. Good. Oh yeah, Jesse is one of the team now. Good. It's a little thing, but just the arc of where Jesse's got to in Gus's mind. He went from this like useless crackhead that Gus genuinely, I think, had like a lot of intense feelings of dislike towards for that. Let's not forget he was the reason that he said no to Walt. And now look, and it's just beautiful how they've kind of got Jesse there and how they've made that happen. You know, it's a really good payoff. Considering where it started to where it ended, it's a really good payoff. Oh god, dude. Oh.
Come in if you're coming in.
Again, you kind of see where, pause, you see where Walt is as well. Like, I feel like, you know, even a season ago, the way that he is right now, visibly, you know, visibly bloody, and like, he wouldn't want to show that to anybody that's in like his normal life. Especially Walt Jr. Walt Jr. I feel like is the only, well, he is the only one really, you know, forgetting Hank and Marie, but like the only one in this like inner circle of Walt, I guess, that doesn't know. You know, and that he's trying to keep this stuff from. And I get that he's feeling like shit and he's tired, and he probably just went through his head and he was like, I can't do anything. I can't be asked. I've got to let him in. It's just going to happen. It's fine. But that, even that in itself shows you a lot about where Walt's got to, right? He's just like, he's a man that gets it done now. He's like, it's going to happen. It's got to happen. Let's get it done. Let's get it done and over with, right? And the fact that he's kind of in that place, but also in a place where he's not that bothered if Walt Jr. sees him like this, probably also speaks to the fact that, you know, he's going to spin some yarn that he knows that he can get out of this somehow with Walt Jr. because he's good at that now, right? It's a small thing, but it shows you again where he is as a character.
What happened?
Don't say you fell, Walt.
I got into a fight.
Okay, fair, good.
I was gambling.
There it is. A lie told so easily now.
How'd you get into a fight? And with who?
Oh, and why do you think that tear is? Pause. Why do you think do you think he's, I mean, okay, so the easy answer is maybe he's just this good now at lying. Fine. Okay, here's my best guess. And where I think that came from is he's being reminded of the fight with Jesse and what that means, at least to him. Jesse was his last man, his last loyal man, or you know, to a large extent, his only loyal man to all of this. And that was the severing of that. I can imagine it really hits home that he's in this really ultra dangerous place, at least in his head. And he's out there in this huge ocean. He can't see anything on the horizon any which way, and he's on his own. Whereas, you know, before he had Jesse buoying him there, keeping him afloat almost. Now he doesn't even have that. And he's out here alone, vulnerable, hurt, with no friends. And he's got this example in front of him, Walt Jr., the thing that he has to protect, provide for. And he's got nothing. The walls of his defense are crumbling. And he's got this example of Walt Jr. in front of him, reminding him how vulnerable not only he is, but through his vulnerability, how vulnerable Walt Jr. and Skyler are. And it scares him and it upsets him, which, fair.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
It's my own fault.
Oh, that's big. Damn, bless him.
I had it coming.
Oh, do you know what? And pause. While it's within this story of like, oh, you know, I was gambling and I fought, there's a sliver of truth to, well, there's truth to that. There's absolutely truth to that. And this admission, I think, of it was my fault. I think he realizes that he pushed too far. That's huge, by the way. That is huge. Like throughout this whole show, I've kind of been blaming Walt for various things that I think are his fault. Right, and it's rare that he takes the blame for things, or at least, even if he does take the blame for things, verbalize it. Right, so that's big. The fact that he's kind of, you know, admitting, I think he's admitting there that he made a mistake by pushing Jesse too far. He made a mistake by bugging him and all this stuff. And yeah, he's misstepped with this stuff, I think, and he's owning up to it, which I think is good. I think absolutely good.
It's all my fault.
All my fault. And I wonder if he's going back all the way to the beginning of making the decision to first go into the meth, right? Maybe he's just reflecting now.
It's okay. Go on.
Bless him. The man needs help. The man needs so much help, though. And again, I keep saying about all these plates he's spinning, all this stress that he's under. And I think this was the last straw. It's coming crashing down on him, which is so human. So I have so much empathy for that.
The new car.
It drives great.
Oh, he's such a good kid. Bless him. He's so well adjusted. He's so kind. Oh. I feel like that image almost, sorry, pause, that image of him almost is so powerful. It's just him alone in the dark, in a room where he's being the adult to his father, right? You know, he's doing the mature thing in looking after his father and doing what he needs to do to look after his father. I had that reaction where I was like, oh, he's such a good kid, he's doing so well. And then I think that shot of him alone just shows you that he's still a kid. He's in between his parents. Walt's like, don't tell your mum. Do you know what I mean? So he can't go to anyone with this. I feel like seeing your dad like that is quite traumatizing as a kid. Not traumatizing, maybe the wrong word, maybe that's too strong. It's affecting to you, I think, as a kid to see that, right? And he must be a little bit knocked, I think, you know, seeing your dad like that and break down like that. God, that must hit, that's absolutely gotta hit you. And he can't go to his mum, he can't go to anyone because his dad's asked him not to, and he's alone in that, and that's really sad. And I just feel like that picture there of him alone in the dark just gives you all that. That's what it made me think of. Come on, Jesse. Yes. Oh shit, has he fucking smashed it, mate? He smashed it.
Well done.
Ah! Fucking get wrecked, mate.
First of many.
Oh, so he is staying.
You're staying. You
Okay.
belong to the cartel now.
Oh shit. Oh, keep it keep it together. Make a friend of this guy, Jesse. Make a friend. Okay, he's walked off, it's fine. You can show it, mate.
Within a 5-mile radius.
Hello, mate. Hey, you're looking sharp. Nice suit, dude. I love the colour combination.
Went ahead and met with your Mr. Beneke. Bad idea. Can't believe you actually bought it.
Legit, yeah.
Yesterday,
3 hours after leaving my office.
he bought a
Oh my
Mercedes
God.
SL 550.
Jesus. Damn, she's gonna... Okay, so obviously she was trying to avoid exposing herself, but I think she's gonna have to, right? Oh, Walt Jr., you fucking angel. Oh, I love him. I love it. Oh my God, no, stop it. Stop it, show. Sorry, as soon as I feel like me liking a character even more, I'm like, well, he's dying.
I'm your father. I don't want last night to be... You really can't think of me like...
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was talking about, right? To see your dad like that does affect a child, I think. Or to see a parent like that, right?
My father died when I was 6. I only have one memory of my father. My mom, she's sitting on the bed next to him. Really, he just scares me.
Oh. By the way, he looks so battered and bruised and exhausted, doesn't he? Honestly, full props to the makeup department on this.
That is the only real memory that I have of my father.
Oh, man. That is so rough, so deep.
I don't want you to think of me the way I was last night.
Yeah, it's interesting. Again, pause. The show is doing this thing. I was literally talking about this, you know. This idea of your perception of your parents. I was absolutely thinking this is absolutely going to be something that Walt Jr. takes with him as a memory of his father. Almost immediately, the show, Walt comes back. The intricacies and the nuance of what they were doing with the scenes were absolutely on the writer's minds. And sometimes you watch a show and you don't quite think that they're thinking of that stuff, right? Or it goes unnoticed or doesn't get talked about or addressed immediately. We're getting addressed in this kind of... I feel like I'm not going to show a lot of this little conversation in my video because I'm not commenting. I'm not necessarily reacting to it. I'm just sitting in it and getting drawn into it and just watching it. Which I realise doesn't necessarily make a good commentary reaction video, but like sometimes I think that just does happen, especially with this conversation. It's so like beautifully acted, beautifully written, beautifully paced. Brian's given the time to just work this scene and play this scene and tell this story to his son that's really deep and meaningful and painful and laced with tragedy. You know, it's so human, and I think as the audience you are drawn into it, and it just grips you in. It grips you in, and you just find yourself listening and enraptured by the story, the conversation, what Walt is saying. Part of the reason that I didn't say a lot during that scene was testament to how good that was played in the show.
The bad way to remember you would be the way you've been this whole last year.
Oh, okay. Walt Jr., we're hearing from him now.
At least last night, you were real.
Yeah. And that's fair. That's a fair comment, because I think to a certain extent, especially to Walt Jr., he's been, not himself, he's been putting on an act. And he knows it. Walt knows it. You could kind of see it in his face there. Yeah, what's the play, big man? We come back to this thing. I think we're reminded at this point that he doesn't want this. He never wanted this. Fucking hell. Seriously? Stalker? Yeah, because in that moment, I was like, get out, Walt. Get out, right? Be the father you want to be, that you know you can be, that he has wanted to be this whole time. to your son. That's not a fault on Walt, by the way. I'm not faulting Walt for that. I just think he's so incapable of doing that and being that because he can't get out of this situation that he's in now. And so I was drawn back to the thing, however long ago it was, where he decided he didn't want to be in this business anymore. He wanted to get out of the meth stuff. He wanted to get away from Gus. He wanted to get away from all of it. He wanted to call quits on it. And it just reminds you, I think, of that the sadness of that and how you could see he wanted out so badly, and the fact that he didn't get out even at that point shows you at this point and tells you at this point. It makes that whole little scene there more tragic because you know as the audience he can't get out. He can't, even though he wants to. And Walt Jr. is appealing to him to try and bring him out. And it just hits home that he can't. He can't. And it's painful. Here we go. Skylar, rip him a fucking new one, mate. What's the play, Skylar? What is the play?
Guess someone's looking out for me.
I guess so.
Face.
So you paid them?
Well, it's not that simple.
It really is. It really is, mate.
So I was thinking,
yeah, this isn't good, dude.
my priority is getting my business back.
She's trying to do everything she can to not tell him.
I think your employees would agree that you need to get your financial situation in control before you can help them.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the thing, pause. You don't really know where Ted is, where he's at as a person morally, properly. Because he presented the way that he went about all this stuff as looking out for his employees, making sure they're employed, making sure they can pay their mortgages and all this stuff, right? That was like his reasoning for doing the bad thing. And you have no other reason as the audience to say that that's not the case, right? I think the fact that he went out and the first thing he bought was his car, a new car, tells you a lot about him. And I think it told Skylar a lot. It told her that perhaps he wasn't necessarily being so truthful that first time when he said that was his reason for cooking his books. I think his image and his own money and his own lifestyle, I think, means a lot more to him than he let on to Skylar. And that's what she's kind of seeing now.
I really do. I understand the temptation to restart the business.
Yeah, exactly. I understand it. It is understandable.
Skylar, this is my money. You're no longer a part of my life. The decision you made, by the way, in the most respectful way possible, there's the door.
Yeah. Pause. And do you know what? I in the context of this instance, this conversation between these two characters right now, considering where these characters have been and gone and done together, I completely get why Ted's doing this, right? Like, at every single turn, Skylar was like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Like their relationship, right, and all that stuff. And every single turn that he's tried to get some closure, perhaps, and or the opportunity for closure and talk about it, sit down with her, talk about it like adults, she's been like, nah. Which, it's interesting because I get it from her point of view too, because she had a lot going on. But at the same time, when those moments have happened in the show, I've been like, Skylar, you got to talk to this boy. There was this idea that, at least in Ted's mind, that it was something serious. And I think, you know, I said a while ago that I think from Skylar's point of view, it wasn't. Which, you know, all well and fine, whatever. Everyone's an adult, everyone's got their own motivations, fine. But I think she owed him a sit down and a talk of like, I'm sorry, you know, this is what it was for me. It was just sex. So that he could have that information and move on. Healthy. Good. But I think considering the fact that she did turn him away at every single point, I get why he's a little bit jaded at this point. To the point that he's like, go away. So I get it. I do get why he's being such an arsehole. And I feel like to a certain extent it's justified. I just feel like it could have all been avoided if Skylar had just sat him down and been honest with him.
Thank you for your concern, but I'm done talking about this.
And now he's like, I don't want to talk about it. What's the play, Skylar? Are you just going to walk out or are you going to say something?
From whom exactly do you think you got
There it is.
That was you?
Yeah, it's the only gambit she's got left. She did everything she could to avoid doing that, but like he was being belligerent about it. Oh shit, is this the pool? Oh my god. Dude, this isn't healthy for you. Oh, is Eladio going to turn up? Oh, okay. What are you taking, mate? Are you okay? What's going on?
I'm supposed to just stay down here forever?
Either we're all going home and none of us are.
Yeah, Jesse's got to have a little bit of trust in Gus, I think. Oh, sorry, just a second. Sorry, just the pause. This fucking image here, of this pool and Gus there, you know, standing, reminiscing, remembering, and I guess the cartel now coming, and I assume Don Eladio. This is powerful. This is really cool. I think from Jesse's point of view, he's got to trust. It's difficult though, right? Because why would he? Why would he trust Gus? Considering what he knows of Gus, I think what Mike is saying is like, look, you're one of us now. You're part of the team. Let Gus work his magic. Do what you got to do for now. We'll get you back. Let's see. Are we getting Don Eladio? Oh God, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. What an insult though to him. Yeah, there he is, big boy. Yeah, and Gus is a little bit different now, isn't he, as well? But yeah, what an insult to invite him back here and have this meeting here.
Le presento al cocinero.
The cook. Again, we're getting the callback.
Este no habla ni una palabra de
Hey, teach him. Exactly. Good. Shit. Am I gonna like Don Eladio? Is he gonna? Oh god, no, 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 no. I don't need to like him too, man. Oh god, what is it? What is in the box?
Zafiro añejo. Es una obra de arte.
It is fancy. What happens when he opens it? I don't trust this at all. I feel like Gus has like rigged it with something, even if it's poison.
Lo que usted.
Yeah, but he's gonna make everyone drink it.
Beberlo.
Oh god, I'm so on edge. Yeah, everyone's gonna drink it. Oh my god. It can't be this obvious, surely. Do you know what I mean? They all drink it, they all die. Maybe he's gonna make Gus have it first, or Jesse have some first, or something.
Digas una gota, te corto la mano.
Oh god, I believe him.
Gustavo.
You spilled the drop, bitch. No, let's go back. Hang on a minute. Don Eladio, dude. I'm losing respect for you. I'm losing respect. Let's watch, let's watch, let's watch. Like, you fucking dropped a bit. Cut off that hand. Cut off that hand, bitch. Don't, hey, you gotta be a man of your word. This is good, this is good. It makes me like him less. You know what I mean? Like, don't drink it, Jesse.
Ese es un adicto. Para trabajar tiene que estar sobrio.
Entonces nada para ti.
Why is Gus making him not drink it then? Interesting. I wonder if Gus is immune somehow to whatever it is in there. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's been lacing himself with it. Oh, he's waiting for him to drink it first. Yeah, good, smart. But I wonder. It's a trope, right? Where you like lace yourself slowly over a long period of time with the poison. Mike's not drinking it either. And so he's like immune. Dude, you brought him to the pool where you shot his brother. Do you know what though? I do believe him. I feel like everything that Gus has done, I feel like it is forgiven. Do you know what? Sorry. I just remembered as well. Again, thank you to the Angel who said in a previous comment that the creators and the writers of this show really liked The Godfather, because it's not lost on me, the whole Don thing, the whole Don Eladio, right? And the business is business line, right? That's a big theme in those films. I haven't seen the third one yet. I know, it's coming. But I think because of that, right? Like in the Godfather films, it's very much a thing of like business is business. Take emotion out of it. So I do feel like that has been carried through to Don Eladio here. I do feel like Don Eladio has forgiven it. So while I think he's been genuine, I do also feel like from Gus's perspective, the way that Don Eladio is talking is just pushing, poking. Perhaps at some point, Gus is just going to lose his shit and just like stab him or something. I don't know. What are you up to, mate? What are you up to? Oh, hello. Wait, what? Don't put your head in. Oh my goodness, he poisoned it. He fucking did, I called it. Yeah, and good on him, he protected Jesse. Yeah, it is. Yes, Gus. He fucking did it. He only fucking did it. Yes, Mike. Yes, Mike! Hell fucking yeah. But you know what this means, right? One of my things that I wanted to happen has come true. Gus got his revenge. As far as I'm concerned, Don Eladio was the last one. So this paves the way now for me, for Walt to just take him out. That pain that I felt for Gus, boom. End of his arc. Not end of his arc, but end of that journey, right? Oh shit. To be fair, mate, I was gonna say he took a long time to like throw it up.
Don Eladio está muerto. Ustedes no tienen a nadie más por quien pelear.
Ooh, what a gambit. What a gambit.
The hell that works. Take him.
He is such a... I love Gus as a character. He's such a good character, man. He's so motivated. He's so ruthless. And he's so clever. I'm surprised how quickly they wrapped up this storyline, actually. Because we only saw the flashback, what, 2-3 episodes ago? So I'm surprised we got this resolution to it so quickly. Ooh, shit. Yes, Jesse. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on. Accurate. He's right there. Got him. After about 20 bullets. That's fine.
Get us out of here, kid.
I tell you, man, Jesse's pulled his weight on this mission as well. Every single one of these guys has pulled their weight. If one of them wasn't there to help this mission, they wouldn't have succeeded. I love that. What a unit. What a team. Awesome. I love that episode. Fuck yeah. The thing that I was like, okay, I didn't expect them to do it so quickly. I feel like it's because the reason that I didn't expect them to kind of conclude that so quickly and find resolution with that is because I think I'm still in some respects judging it. Not judging it, I guess, but it's easy because I'm still judging it against other shows. I feel like a lot of other shows would have drawn that out a lot longer. But I think you know what Breaking Bad has done so consistently is it's resolved things. It doesn't, do you know what I mean? It doesn't over fluff things, right? It doesn't put things in to draw things out. It builds, don't get me wrong, it builds emotions, it builds, you know, character motivations and all that stuff, but I think that's different, right? That's not fluff, that's important stuff to make the stuff coming later feel better. And so I think any other show would have drawn that out and made it like a season finale. It's absolutely in character for this show to establish something and then cut right to the chase and show you the good bit. And again, it harkens back to that thing that Mike said to Jesse, and how I was like, Jesse, you just gotta trust Gus. You gotta trust him. You gotta put your trust in him. And yeah, I just love that at the end, they were all vital to making this mission, or pulling this mission off. Puts me in like a really interesting place now. I'm like, okay, are we gonna resolve the Gus thing in regard to Walt this season then? Is that going to be this season finale, season 4? Which, if so, that puts us in a really interesting position for season 5, because like, I'm like, where do you go? Do you know what I mean? I was always thinking of like, right, well, if Walt takes over, the cartels are going to be there, right? Cartel's not there anymore, mate. They're fucking gone. Or, you know, at least the cartel as we know it, someone might come in and, you know, take it over and come in later on, I don't know. But that's gone now. Do you know what I mean? So all of the little story threads that I've been coming up with and like trying to predict and speculate upon, you know, the idea now of like Walt taking out Gus is the only thing that I can think of that we're leading towards now, right? But then once that's done, if we do that in season 4, season 5 is a blank slate for me. I'm like, where the fuck do we go? Maybe that's Heisenberg's season, right? Maybe that's Heisenberg becoming what Heisenberg can become. Maybe. But that just puts you in such an interesting position, I feel. Flamingo! Legitimately, probably the first time I've forgotten to do the flamingos. I'll be honest with you, that was absolutely not planned at all. There was at one point when Walt was having the conversation with Walt Jr. that my brain went, do the flamingo, and I was like, dude, actually, no, I don't want to. It's really inappropriate. And then, honestly, the episode got so good and engrossing that I just forgot. And the only reason I'm mentioning this, I would usually just not mention it and just do it at the end and make it look like I planned it the whole time. But I feel like, again, it's this thing of, like, the reason that I didn't do it, the reason that I forgot it, I feel like is a testament to the show and how good it actually got in the last half of the show, the last third of the show. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, try this video right here. YouTube has specifically recommended it to you, mate, to get you click on. Thank you, as always, to my lovely, awesome patrons who continue to support me. For anyone wondering, I do full commentaries over on my Patreon of the films that I do on my channel here. Starting to do some podcasty content over there as well, so if you're interested in any of that, it's all over there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.